Girls Aloud 10 The Hits Tour 2013.
40 seconds away from liftoff.
It's our 10-year anniversary tour.
We want to come back with a bang.
Definitely feels like we didn't go anywhere. Those 3 years were literally like a blank.
This is actually amazing. It reminds us of what it was that I loved so much about being with 4 other girls.
It was like 4 years hadn't passed. It was like we'd just done it like 6 months ago.
It's just so overwhelming at times, especially in the O2, London. You know, I just got so emotional.
I can't even explain how much, especially on stage, like when we fall back into Wake Me Up or Can't Speak French, I actually feel like I've gone back in time.
It feels amazing being back on tour with Girls Aloud. It's so wild and out there, and it almost feels like we didn't stop. Seeing a lot of the same faces over 10 years it's mad, because not only have we changed and grown up, so have they.
We have some amazing fans, some fans that have been there from the very, very start, you know, faces that we can remember seeing on our first theatre tour.
For us, it was a thank you to the fans, like coming back to celebrate our 10 years.
When I'm looking out from the stage, it's incredible to see. You know, they really have grown up with us. It's physically overwhelming. You know, I can't comprehend it.
Some of them are there literally night after night at the very front. And you think, wow, you know, that's serious dedication. Like 10 years, you've followed us around, you've supported everything we've done. And it's special. It's really nice to be able to perform to them still.
We wanted this tour to be bigger, better than the last. But the last tour, we wanted that one to be bigger and better than the last. And we really, especially after 3 years of not being around, it was needed, you know? We want to come back with a bang.
As an overall, this show is definitely bold and vivid and eye-catching. There's so much to look at.
As a group, we all definitely wanted this to be our biggest and best tour. Every tour we do, we try and step it up, and this was no different. I think that we have managed to achieve that, and I think the fact that, you know, for the fans that have stuck by us over the 10 years, they do enjoy the journey and they are there with us, and that makes it more special.
The set list could have went on for about a week. I'm not joking you. We could have done a 4-hour-long show, and the show was much longer, and then we were having to just chop bits off it.
The main concept of the show was to take the fans from day one up until now, 10 years later.
I think the whole idea of doing it that way was to take the fans on a journey, and for us to feel that journey as well, to go right back to the beginning with Sound of the Underground.
It was important that we hit all the generations, and you can really feel it building throughout the show.
Good evening, London! The encore is the celebratory moment, really.
The montage in I'll Stand By You is just something else. It's from us as kids, day one in the Brit, day messing around in the car, day taking trips together.
I get so emotional. I cannot look backwards when Stand By You comes on, because it's got all those years of memories of us growing up, and I even fill up when I think about it.
I think the first time me and the girls saw the imagery behind us in I'll Stand By You, we all kind of broke down completely.
It's a really emotional moment in the show.
Why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now.
Watch your hands, watch your hands, watch your hands, watch your hands. No more shows, everybody. No more shows. Cheers, Eddie.
Very, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Who's running? Yeah, 3 are running.
How do I feel? How do I look? I'm serious.